Hello everyone, Zerms is flying high here with the next episode of Team Area Combos this time. This time it's going to be, as you can tell, I am live streaming this on YouTube at the moment because since I'm uploading this to YouTube most often nowadays right there, I said it just I try to take the jump and drop it right out to YouTube. So this right here is doing live right now with everyone that's here. Right now there's myself, which is flying high, then we have three guests, obviously. One is the Jacobman, which joined us like always.
Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome. Thanks a lot, guys. Good to be back here.
Yep. Then we have Bane right there, which I believe he was on the show before.
I've never been here, but what's going on?
I thought you were on the show. Okay. But then we also have Psycho Blue, which I believe he was here with us last week.
What is up, everybody? It is me, Psycho Blue, conducting the Hype Train, Mr. Hype Gems, hashtag Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite. I hope we're all doing well this wonderful weekend.
Okay.
It's Marvel, baby.
It's Marvel,
Absolutely.
Baby. Yep. And speaking of Marvel, let's go right to the very first topic right here. Recently, there was basically a rumored leak of the game because someone uploaded a video of Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite running on the Switch. Obviously, obviously the video is definitely pretty interesting because one, it shows very nuances with the menu. We got a layout right there with the control sticks and the options menu in the first screen right there, showing that it had very similar to shows like to a Joy-Con like controller for the Switch. And obviously right there, we don't know much about it right there because he does do training mode and it looks like the game is running pretty good on it. But we don't know if it's actually an official game got it right there, or someone was able to port it to the Switch somehow.
We don't know. I sent the link to the main chat room if you guys want to check it out.
No, I've definitely seen it. I honestly think it could just be a computer mod because I don't see how it's possible for them to release Marvel vs. Capcom 3 on the Switch when the entire reason they made Marvel Infinite was to promote the universe and all this stuff. So I find it really, really hard to believe that they would re-release Marvel 3 rather than just porting Infinite to the Switch. But that's just my 2 cents. And I know it's pretty easy to mod stuff and like just put, for example, for a lot of PC games, you can mod like different buttons configs like Xbox or PS3 or PS4, like the different icons and stuff. So I think it's just somebody like being a scumbag, like just trying to hype up the people for nothing. That's just me personally.
Well, I mean, I will say this: the original video has it been taken down by someone calling a copyright claim yet?
Not yet, no.
And I guarantee you, something like that would have happened already.
It would have, yeah.
So that's why I'm saying it's probably BS, and some guys just fooling with people. Because if it wasn't, it would be down by now. Think about how quickly the Marvel esports, the ill-fated one, the esports pitch, how quickly that got taken down, and compare that to what we have here, which is still up like a week later, and that's something people are a lot more. And if it was something significant, there's not ready to. See, some companies let it ride. That's not Capcom. They're saying, no, put that down. Not ready yet. Even though they get leaked all the time, which is actually pretty funny. So, I'm saying it's just a mod.
Yeah, it's like the counter argument to that could be just that they're so hands off with Marvel Infinite, maybe they just don't care. But I really don't think that's the case. But they haven't announced anything at all for Marvel Infinite in a long time, so it wouldn't surprise me if they were just like, I don't care about Marvel 3. Just leave it there.
They have. Remember what came out last week.
What came out last week?
The Windows 10 port?
Marvel Infinite got a new version.
Oh yeah, the crossplay right there with Windows 10.
Yes, a new port. One of us is going to have to say $30. I'll put it down, and we'll see how much better or insignificant it is.
That's between the Xbox version, right? It's crossplay between Xbox and
it's Xbox and Windows and the new PC version for Steam.
Yeah, but that's not really an update or anything. All that really is just like a port because it's already on Steam.
But
basically, it disenables crossplay. It disenables crossplay for Windows 10 on like Xbox Now, I believe. You know where you can actually play it by food right there without buying the game right there because that's probably the subscription-based service where you pay like about, I don't know, like $10 a month for that, and you get the whole access to a list of games you can play for free till like.
Yeah, you like stream the games, right?
Yeah, basically that.
And
Yeah,
you
I've
can
heard
play
like mixed
people
things
with
about
Xbox
that.
now, so it's cross between Xbox and PC now.
So you can play with the 2 people playing on Xbox from your.
Oh yeah,
Pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much.
Why would they do that if there was nothing else in the pipeline?
I mean, because they also could have just had that like as an agreement before they made the game on Xbox.
Or
Like, because I know Microsoft is generally known for doing stuff like that. Like, that's one of the reasons why Marvel's not crossplay is because of Xbox.
Yeah, that's why.
yeah.
So, I mean, they could have just made it like, oh, when you make this game, we're also releasing it at some point for Windows 10 to promote our service, blah, blah, blah. And that could have just been in like the fine print, and it's barely coming into fruition. So, I mean, that's also a thing. It doesn't necessarily mean they're going to continue support for the game.
It says, yeah, which is definitely interesting for that. But let's go to the next person list right there. It's just, I would say, what does it mean for Marvel right there? It could mean many things right there. It could mean that they're like bringing back. They could be like doing bringing back. They might be getting the license back for the previous Mario titles right there. So we might see the Marvel vs. Capcom Legacy, Origin series right there, and on the Switch maybe. That could be a possibility right there. That could mean that they're talking with Nintendo right there, bringing the Switch right there, or maybe Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite to the Switch possibly. But who possibly knows right there? Because obviously right now we don't know if this is actually like a fake video right there, or a possibly leaked video like of what people are thinking what could be right now.
Yeah, what I think is just because they also released like the Super Turbo thing on Switch and stuff, so I think it's going to be the Marvel vs. Capcom like 1 collection or whatever that they had released, the Legacy collection. I think it's going to be that, honestly, because if they released like the Super Turbo thing, they're basically targeting like the older audience, like you can casually play like on the go type stuff. So I'm pretty sure it's going to be the old Marvel, but I mean, I don't know, they could surprise us.
They might do like a collection of like all Marvel vs. Capcom games, So
I hope they leave 3 out. That'd be great.
yeah.
I'll buy it. If it has 3, I won't buy it. I won't buy it. If it has 3.
Why?
Yeah.
I hate 3 so much.
Let's see what else we got here.
That's right. So basically, that goes with that part right there. Is there possibly like Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite is coming up? Possibly.
I'm pretty sure.
There's no guaranteeing for it, but there's still obviously there'd be at least some form of news right there, either good or bad right there, that's going to be coming with the game right there, or because also no news is also no news too. So technically, but obviously right there, they're not gonna let a game die right there, or competitive game like that. But obviously, this game is not dying right there. Not like what.
But it's not now.
Have you seen the final round entry numbers? It's like right now the top 2 are obviously Street Fighter and Dragon Ball. I think they're like neck and neck with like three people difference.
Then I think.
But right after that, there's like a huge drop off, and like Marvel is the 3rd most, or
no, I think it's the 4th or 5th most.
Fourth most, okay.
Because I think.
Yeah, I think Smash is above it.
No, I
right.
thought it was Tekken.
Was it? Oh, that's right, because Final Round is like Tekken Central. That's true. I forgot about that.
It is.
I was looking; it wasn't that big of a drop. Like when I checked like a week ago. Was there another update?
No, it's because Final Round is like the first. I forgot what they're called
I know,
for Tekken, but it's like the premier event.
I know.
No. It's like they're like for the league that Tekken is having or whatever. It's like a premiere for them, so it's like
right,
the first major event.
Right. Yeah.
So I can expect there to be a lot of Tekken people there.
Yeah.
And Capcom Cup too.
When I last checked, people were straggling behind. So I think Marvel was like 4th, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
They were definitely above like the other anime games, though. I remember that.
Yeah.
Like it was Street Fighter and Dragon Ball, either 1st or 2nd. I think it was like tied or close to it. Then it was Tekken, and then Marvel after that. After that was like a big drop. Like Blaze Blue had like 40 people. Or Guilty Gear had about 50 or something like that.
Yeah, it's just
That one I checked like a week ago. I mean, a lot of people will be straggling behind. The thing is, I think entries locked off this weekend, so we'll see.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's just on a per tournament basis. Like different players go to different tournaments. Like that's obvious. It's always been like that. It's like obviously anime players are going to like the CEO Otaku and stuff like that. So I don't think it's anything like too surprising that Final Round is like the Tekken mecca, because that's always been Tekken's like major.
Final Round is was at one point one of like the 4 big ones. and like on the whole country.
Yeah, before they started having tournaments every weekend.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I don't know. And as far as like the news goes from MVCI, I just think it's really weird that before the game got announced that they were basically saying, oh, we have like a bunch of different characters already ready, but we're going to release these first. So I think it's really weird that they would just completely get rid of all that. Like, so I think there'll be an update, but that's just like my personal feeling.
Have you noticed it's already spring? Where'd the time go? Where did the time go? It didn't feel like that long ago we were talking about the Venom patch, and now it's already the middle of March.
The time like went by fast.
It's only been what, like 4 months?
It's going by so fast, and we barely even paid attention because people are still playing. I mean, we're still seeing a lot of action, and people are even saying like Marvel's like making comeback our locals lately.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing whatever Dragon Ball kick they're on, they're saying, okay, here's what we figured out, so now they can kind of play both if they wish. But on that note, if something happens, I'm saying it's going to be, if not, because Final Round and Capcom have like a big history together, if not this weekend, I'm saying like sometime towards the summertime, the E3 times, or they just might say, hey, Eva, we're back, and we're going to try one more time. Treat us better this time, something like that. Summer's
way too long. They can't wait that long.
Yeah, but we'll see.
But we had to wait and see, you know.
But at the same time, Infinity War comes out in late April now, so now there'll be more time to like properly space out the hype, right? Like the middle of the fall, where nothing's coming out.
It will make sense, you know, doing this.
Yeah.
Yep, definitely.
Season 2 DLC, Shuri.
Yeah, I think if nothing comes out by like May, then the game's basically like just not getting support. That's just like my.
Imagine if. Imagine if like they add like more Black Panther characters, like the Man-Ape.
They should not do that.
No.
Like I don't know honestly why they don't just release like a bunch of different packs for like different things, like have an X-Men pack, have like a Resident Evil pack, have like whatever. Because most of those characters are reused assets and stuff anyways. So it's like I think they should just do that.
The thing is with X-Men, the sale hasn't been finalized like we thought it would be.
No, I understand that, but I'm just saying, like, if they're going to start releasing packs, I don't know why they wouldn't just do it kind of like Street Fighter, just have, like, 4 or 5 seasons, because it's not too expensive to make DLC, like, in comparison to, like, making the game, especially because everything's already done. They're reusing a lot of assets.
Hold on. It's different because there's 2 companies involved. You see, when Namco is involved, they're like a fellow Japanese gamer, so they do whatever you want, just follow these guidelines, whatever, and usually they just go for it because they have, like, a partnership. But like Marvel, especially since Disney took over, it's a different beast now. Disney is like super anal about their IPs and how they're treated, and so it's a different story. Because when they first did it with Marvel 3, like Disney had just bought Marvel, and the regime hadn't quite changed yet, so there's more freedom to just do what was needed. And the same deal with Marvel 2. I mean, wasn't Disney back then? It was just like a regular comic company back then. There wasn't like the huge movie franchise that it had today. I mean, it had X-Men. The movie came out like a year. I think the year of Marvel 2 came out, and that was like,
the same year, 2000.
2000. So yeah, it was like a prayer. Just like we don't mind. We're just getting our feet wet like the movie business, because we almost got bankrupt. We're trying to get our funds back. So do whatever you want, and hopefully our lights will still be on by the time it comes out. But now it's this huge movie franchise. Now the comics are like almost secondary to the movies. Are secondary. All comics today in Marvel are basically made with the pitch of someone watched the movie and now they're going to read the comics now too.
Yeah, other than like older people who have been reading it, yeah.
It's a different beast. So DLC is not expensive, and I'm sure they can work on it fine. It's just a matter of releasing it.
My biggest thing that I always tell people is that since they released like that leak thing and like, you know, they had a bunch of characters that could have been released, like in my opinion, I think it would just be like they barely spent any money on the game regardless. Like, so if you already have characters that are like 70-80% done, why not just finish them and sell them? Because you're most likely going to make whatever little money you put forth anyway.
It would have to be all Well, if it's all Capcom characters, it wouldn't be a problem because it's on Capcom side.
Well, that's what I mean. It's like they could just release that and then kind of like
so just have like 20 Capcom, so have like 20 new Capcom characters and no new Marvel characters, and it'll be like 3/4 Capcom and 1/4 Marvel. So Capcom All Stars.
That'll look pretty weird.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's what I'm getting at. It's different. You have to get Marvel and Disney give the okay to release it. But at the same time, like I said, people, they wouldn't have released this new port. It would have just gotten canceled. They've canceled projects before. They wouldn't have released this new Windows 10 port if there was nothing going on. So at this point, just biding your time, I guess.
No, like I said, it just depends if they had already had it in the contract with Microsoft that we're going to allow you to do this, and Microsoft is just like, okay, well, we're porting it. So it doesn't necessarily mean that they're still supporting the game. They could have just had it like written already, where it's like, if you release the game on Xbox, these are like our terms. We're going to release it later, and just there's nothing you can do about it. Just like signed already, like that could have been a thing too.
Yeah.
So, but yeah. Anywho. Right, so next, what do we got next?
Next right there is basically there is right now Persia and various Marvel community members right there are gonna make a Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite basically competitive Bible for the game, which they're still trying to plan out that basically the Bible is obviously basically probably going to explain various aspects about the game right there, telling like about what characters are good at the moment right now, and basically tell them what the place is in the meta right there, and basically it's explaining multiple details about it right there. Obviously it's a pretty decent sized project because obviously it's a big old Bible right there, and basically it takes months right there to actually make everything appear good for it. Here I'm gonna try to I'm gonna link the oh wait, that's not the I did not freaking okay, looks like I didn't copy the link for some reason.
Which link is it?
I think he's gonna link just the one Persia linked on Twitter of the book slowly turning and stuff.
Yeah. Basically it's in the topics right there. I put it in the topics right there. It's like it's the link's in the topics right there, so you can see it.
But yeah,
I saw the.
Okay, here we go.
Well, what's funny about the timing of them announcing that Persia and Yipes is that week I was getting ready to roll out my Street Fighter Cross Tekken Bible. Like I'd finally finished it. I got a cover for it. I was saying, okay, I'm ready to show it to the public. And no sooner had I finally started formatting it for the final thing. Persian guy says, "Oh," I was like, "Oh man, they're showing me up."
I mean,
I
worked so much that made me feel bad that theirs looks so much better than mine.
The problem with that is you made one for Street Fighter X Tekken, so you already made a terrible mistake.
Yeah. Hey, Street Fighter X Tekken right now is actually not a fucking bad game. It's just it has the bad rep because you know what happened to the game.
So, AKA the Marvel Infinite effect. It's a good game that nobody plays because the community is toxic. Yeah.
Do you want to know why? I'll tell you why.
No.
It has stones. That's why any game with 2-on-2 and stones would fail.
No. But it says I think Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite is like Street Fighter Cross Tekken was bad because it had bad fucking gameplay at the beginning of this, and it was a boring fucking game to watch to begin with. But the
time over X Tekken.
Yes, but the patch right there that fixed it that has made the game much more enjoyable and playable and watchable.
Yeah, but it's basically like if Marvel never released the Dante patch, the game probably would have died, dude. like real fast.
Yeah, and also the main issue with the patch like that, they took months to fucking do the fucking Marvel the Street Fighter Cross Tekken patch right there, and that game
almost like a year.
Yeah, it took them too long, like way too long.
Yeah, and
because there was so much you had to comb over.
Yeah, because they made everything so shitty at the beginning that they had to change basically the entire game.
Season 1, Season 2, you can't make knee-jerk patches in a tournament game. You have to let things breathe. And
tell that to NRS.
Before this is bad, then you make the changes.
Yeah. Tell that to NRS, the people that patch their game every week.
I still play vanilla. They got rid of the only thing they did change stuff. Actually, not true. They did change stuff 7 times during that first year of Cross Tekken.
Yeah, it's like if you go back and play original Tekken, you can't say they didn't change anything. They changed so much.
Yep.
Well, version 20 is completely different, but during vanilla, they changed 7 things between when the game came out and the Capcom 20th anniversary game. And by that time, the meta was starting to get more understood than just do unoptimal combos.
Did ABC launch?
It's still good, but there's better things you can do. You can juggle.
I know, I've seen him play the game. It's
ABC scales too heavily, so you can't be relying on that too much.
But yeah, that game is not that good. Anyways, so back to the Marvel Bible stuff. So the good thing is I'm gonna be on there.
Okay, that's good.
They already contacted me for Winter Soldier because I'm the best player in the world.
Yeah.
So my section is gonna be the best. That's all I'm saying.
Well, they should get me for Ghost Rider too, you know?
No, they shouldn't. Your Ghost Rider is doo doo. Like they're gonna get me for Ghost Rider and Winter Soldier. Like that's how much better I am.
What about Nemesis?
They will get me for being the worst offer player in the world, and probably one of the only offer players you ever see besides Bomb.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I'm pretty excited for it just because it gives people like more of a, if they didn't learn it before and now they have like an actual guide to learning it. Because a lot of people they're like struggle with the game.
Yeah,
they don't know setups, they don't know optimal combos, they don't do this, and there's not really like super detailed guides for some characters. And some people just want to play their favorite characters. They just want to play Spider-Man or something, you know? And, like, so I guess just having all that, like, listed out, like,
hey, don't crap with Spider-Man. Spider-Man Webs at Power Stone still really good.
No, I'm not saying he's bad. What I'm saying is that some people just want to play a specific character, and there's just not guides for all the characters. So it's a lot harder to learn something. Like, you don't want to play the game if you don't even know, like, what you're supposed to be doing. Because there's characters like Arthur who people don't really play, like Chris and stuff. You know, it's just so I think it's going to help like the community a good amount.
That's
why I made my guide too. Like you can check the link later after the show's over. Like what I just dropped in the main chat. But yeah, that's why I made my guide. So it's cool that Persian Yipes are already working on theirs for Marvel Infinite. Because guides like those that are trying to be constructive rather than immediately condemning characters as garbage or whatnot is way better for like promoting the game and promoting the entire roster, so you don't see like the same 5 characters all the time, and then same 5 characters whatnot.
In tournaments, tiers still matter, so you're still going to see the same characters. But as far as like casual, you might definitely see people fiddle around with other characters.
I think as people having a starting point will allow someone to develop the tech they need to compete at a higher level. Like, look at the last Capcom push, Street Fighter 5. Everyone's saying, oh, Akuma's too good or whoever's too good. Then it was won by Birdie, who no one was paying attention to at all because they thought he was like low tier at best, or sorry, mid tier at best.
Yeah, and then AE came out and said, "Hey, you know what? Who needs buffs to be in top tier? Abigail."
Hey, Abigail's already fallen off though.
Abigail got buffs and so did Colin. They're both really strong now.
Abigail already fell off the tier list though. He's still upper mid, but now they're saying Guile moved up and Rashid's still on top. So things change. Like I said, play the game, understand it better, and then you get a better understanding of how good they really are.
It says
Abigail basically scrub killed for a month. Now people are starting to figure him out.
It says also remember Colin right there was a bad character in season 2.
And now she's borderline broken.
Yeah, now she's very fucking good. She's very
like
good.
She's really close to being busted. Like she's really strong.
Trigger too.
Yeah, that shit is nasty.
It is.
But that's what I mean. Like people are saying like oh top tiers or only play top tier, but having a guide like what Persian Yipes are writing will allow people to start building a foundation where they can learn how to match up against the top tiers, like come with strategies how to defeat them with certain characters and matchups or stones. And then you'll start seeing, you might see a shift in like a few months. Yeah. Because now they have the foundation they need to start building something.
I understand you're saying it from like a purely like hypothetical perspective, but trust me, I play Winter Soldier. Some characters cannot do anything. I don't care what guide you write, that is not helping. Like there's just nothing you can do in some matchups. So like your character is just gonna be bad. Like there's nothing you can do to avoid that. The guide, you can make the sickest combo, you can do everything, but like some matchups are just bad, and it's just you can't play characters. If they have horrible matchups against top tier characters, they get played all the time. It can't happen.
Yep, like Black Pepper versus any other character in the game.
Yeah, like there's also exceptions to that. Like Chun-Li loses really badly to the top tiers, but if you give someone like Winter Soldier, because that's my team, if you give someone like a way to let her get in, I think she's probably one of the best characters in the game. But as a solo character, she gets dominated by like all the top tiers.
Mm-hmm.
So like that, it just depends. I think this game is more based on finding the one strategy you want to use and finding a character to supplement that strategy, which in my case was, I think Chun-Li has probably the best mix-ups in the game. And I was like, well, what can I use to like enable her to get those mix-ups? And Winter Soldier just ended up being the answer. So it's like, I think a lot of team developing in this game just is based around that. Like if you want to have a certain rushdown character, like for example, Jeddah or something like that, or you want setups, like you need to have a character that can back up that strategy. Like that's just my 2 cents.
Like right now I play Hawkeye Sigma. And all the content saying I'm using it. Hold on, let me rephrase that. So I'm playing Hawkeye Sigma right now, and it's right on my best team right now because My says I want to use zoning and spacing to set up my situation so I can advance or retreat more easily. And right now the team's helped me do that. I got Power Stone as well to make sure everything hurts. And in case someone gets in too quick, I can punish their bad move with a Surge. So right now my focus is zoning, and that team's helped me out right now with that. So I see what you mean.
Yeah, just play Raccoon if you want to.
Like, yeah. I'll get around to it. I mean,
if they ever release an MVCI patch and Raccoon does not get nerfed, I will quit the game. I'm not joking. That character, I cannot believe, like, when they released that Dante patch, I was actually shocked that they did not touch Raccoon. Like, I was so amazed.
Maybe they figured because he's a glass cannon, he'd work himself out, but the thing is no one touches him anyway, so no worries.
It's like, oh, it's like Super Turbo
I think that's logic, because he's a glass cannon who has no life, he'll deal with it, but the thing is...
It's literally Super Turbo and Street Fighter 4 Akuma. Like, oh, he does a lot of damage, yeah, but he has low health. It's like, too bad you never fucking hit him.
Like, he's like small, man.
Like, I hate that character. Anyways, yeah, so just so everybody knows, the Winter Soldier section of that Bible is going to be lit. Alright,
never mind, you already told me they talked to you about it, so I'm looking forward to seeing what you got, man.
Yeah.
Are they getting Fortress to do, like, who's doing, like, the bottom tiers? Is that just going to be Yipes and Persia?
No, it's just different people. Like, I think Fortress is doing Ryu and stuff like that. Like, it's just...
Alright.
Yep.
Who's doing Chris?
I want to say it's going to be either Scamby or probably the guy that I play. I forget his name.
Who?
Yeah, I know he plays him. Like I said, Scamby plays Chris like a good amount, so I'm pretty sure he'll like be a part of that. And then the guy that plays Chris Dormammu, like he's decent too.
That's Legend. That's Jumpman.
Yeah.
All right. So I get now. So it's a group project. Okay.
Yeah, they're basically getting a bunch of different stuff from different people and like getting everybody's input, and then they're just gonna put it in there. So yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Okay. So, well. Let's go on to the next topic right here, which is Smash. Smash for the Switch. Basically, as you know, like, the internet blew up with the freaking reveal.
I'm already so mad.
With the reveal for Smash for the Switch right there. At the moment, we do not know if it's going to be a tiny new Smash game or it's going to be a updated version of Smash 4 getting ported to the Switch.
Actually, they borderline confirmed already that it's a new game.
It's a new game.
Basically, it's most likely confirmed because they have a new logo right there for it right there.
The new logo, it's a different developer. There's like under the copyright, it says 2018 and forward. It doesn't say when Smash 4 came out because that's what you have to do when you make like expansions. It's like 2013 to 2018 or whatever. So it's basically everything pointing toward a new game, but they haven't specifically. Nintendo has not said it's a completely new Smash game, at least as far as I'm aware.
And there's no Namco. Bandai Namco too. So
yeah, that's what I'm saying. They changed developers, so yeah, I'm pretty sure it's a new game.
Yeah.
Basically, it's most likely confirmed as a new game right there, but we can't deny that this could be a possibility of like Smash 4 coming to the Switch. This could be a possibility of that too. Because,
that already came out, didn't it? I thought Smash 4 was already on the Switch.
Nope, it's not. So that's
good.
That's why you see all the memes. That's why you see all the memes right now. Like,
throwing away their Wii U's, yay!
yeah. That's
just so funny, dude.
Yeah, so
it was like all the Dreamcast getting thrown away for Marvel 2. That shit was great.
Yeah, true. Okay, basically, it's basically an interesting game. We don't know much about it right there. Besides, obviously, the main roster is obviously going to be Mario, Link, probably most likely Bowser. All the freaking others like main Smash characters from the previous Smash games right there. Kirby's going to be in it. Mario, Link, probably Zelda's going to be in it. Freaking all the well-known characters are going to be that's been sticking around from the main games are going to be in it most likely.
Captain Falcon's been in every game.
Captain Falcon right there.
Ness.
Ness right there, or basically an Earthbound representative right there. Kirby, Pikachu's probably going to be back in it. Captain Falcon. More Falcon, maybe Falco.
Jigglypuff has been in all of them. Fox has been in all of them. There's a few characters, but I think the cool stuff is that they've released some kind of neat, quirky games. So I'm kind of hyped to play. Like if they do release them, like an ARMS character or something. Super funny.
They most like
what's the name of that main character from ARMS? Like the guy.
Yeah. Spring Boy, I believe.
Spring Boy, there you go. I was like, I want to play that guy. I want to hit people from full screen and just punch them, just duff them. That's all I'm looking for.
Yep.
Like that's gonna be the greatest thing ever. But yeah, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be some kind of like Smash Brawl / Smash 4 type of gameplay, which I'm definitely not looking forward to. But it's still fun to play with friends, like just 2v2s and stuff. Like those are hilarious.
It's like the best.
Yep.
I'm hoping it's a melee-esque thing where they have like Z canceling or L canceling, and then I think it'll be super good because they released a bunch of games for like casuals the last 2 or 3 times, and we've already proven that even melee sold a lot. So even if there is really high-level tech, like it doesn't really matter to casuals. So I'm really hoping they do that.
Yep.
But that's just me.
Yep. So let's talk about characters, because those are the main character that is basically confirmed is the Inklings right there. We don't know.
Yes.
Yeah. Which we don't.
Girl.
The squid girl right there. Which also, I'm presuming that you can probably switch between like an ink girl and ink boy, because you know how it is right there. Something similar to the villager from Animal Crossing right there. I definitely think that they're gonna have something like that.
Yeah.
But I think that they'd be probably more like a zoning type character. I think like I'm thinking similar to Duck Hunt Dog right there with his like gimmicks and stuff like that. But like instead of that, they can put his ability right there to allow him to put like like ink on the ground right there to actually refill his ink thing right there or something similar to that right there, and also use.
Oh, you mean like Mario, kind of like his water cannon?
Yeah, something similar to Mario's water cannon right there, similar to that. I think they're going to have a mechanic similar to that right there. I'm thinking about in the context of the game.
Well, there's also a bunch of weapons in the game, so like they could just like for side Bs and stuff, just add some of the weapons. Like like kind of what they did with the Mega Man. So I mean, there could just be a lot of different things. Like their neutral B could just be like an ink cannon, just shooting people and stuff. Like it just depends how they want to make the character.
Yeah, true. Cool.
And yeah, like I said, the ARMS characters would be super hype. I just think that'd be hilarious. they're just funny characters. Like they just look cool. So I'm looking forward to those.
I want the ARMS and Nasser to be a playable character. Like, come on.
No.
I want that.
Okay, yeah. So basically, Inklings are confirmed right there. What other characters? What others do you think we confirm? Jimmy Neutron is definitely confirmed. I
oh hell yeah! Oh no,
Jimmy Neutron right there for us. But with it being announced right there, let's actually do like very, very highly like bogus speculation right there. Sans and Papyrus from Undertale. That's because it's coming to the Switch. So
that was just super funny, but yeah, that's not happening.
Yeah, so I don't know, but doesn't matter. But it's a possibility right there. It's a possibility. Remember, this is highly speculative content right there for characters that people will be hyped to playing right there, but they most likely would never fucking happen. I don't know. But remember, we got Sonic right there, we got Pac-Man, we had fucking Solid Snake in the Smash game,
and Wii U,
and Cloud and Wii U right there. We will obviously have. There's a chance for fucking getting.
I was gonna say, because that's what I think I'm most excited for, is because not necessarily the Nintendo characters, because I mean they don't really have new characters very often. Other than, like I said, the ARMS and like the little Inklings and stuff. So like I'm more concerned is like how or what they're gonna get their extra characters from, like the bonus characters, and like what they're gonna be. Because like that's the cool part for me. Like characters like Snake, like Ryu, just randomly coming out in Smash. Like like so like I guess the guest characters are what I'm more interested in than the actual Nintendo characters.
Yes, it's that right there, or like or characters from long games that we haven't got, like fucking Gino. I would love to play Gino from Super Mario RPG.
Oh, dude, Gino would be like sick.
Gino from says this. Let's think about old freaking time of games right there, or having the best fucking character ever to be appeared in a Smash game. Waluigi.
Oh no.
That's a good choice.
Waluigi is awful. I want them to bring back like fucking Chunky Kong. That's just my case. Chunky Kong is the hypest character of all time. I don't care what anybody tells me. I know they won't, because they always have Donkey Kong and Diddy. Like he's like a staple now, basically. But like, oh my god, Chunky Kong would light me up, dude. I would love that character.
Says I actually know what, I actually think that Ditsy Kong will probably have a better chance than Chunky Kong.
But Chunky's just hype, or Lanky, like I don't know, just be super funny.
No. What about Funky Kong?
What I wish they could also do, like, I know they won't.
No, because Cranky Kong. Cranky Kong.
Yeah. I was like, I know they won't because they're stable characters, but I wish they would do it kind of like Pokemon Trainer, where like you could just play all the Kongs and like a barrel is like changes them or something. Like that would be super cool.
That'd be kind of sick.
But yeah, I don't think they'll do anything like that.
Yeah, because I know how bad freaking the Pokemon
Like
Trainer
programming
was.
for that would be, yeah.
Pokemon Trainer was really bad, like in Brawl.
I mean, Brawl was really bad in general, so
It was.
True.
so not really saying
True.
much.
Yeah.
If you weren't Meta Knight, you were trash, pretty much.
No. If you weren't Meta Knight, you weren't like a
Snake.
Diddy Kong or a
And
Snake.
Snake. Snake was super busted, or Ice Climbers too were actually really strong also.
Yeah, Snake right there. You can't fucking say, hey, guess what? I'm so fucking heavy, you can barely knock me off the map ever.
And I kill you with like an up tilt at like 80. It's just so dumb.
I'm Meta Knight right there. You can never knock me off the map because I can get back to the fucking cities from
Tell you,
any
Halberd and up
fucking
tilt with
where.
pick Halberd and up tilt with Snake was like the truth. Like that shit was so funny.
Yeah.
People just die so early. I was like, oh, get wrecked.
Yeah. Fuck. Okay, so
There's
let's
no real like prior. What's the word I'm looking for? Proprietary like characters that have come out for Nintendo, right? Like really new like IPs or anything that I know of, other than like ARMS.
Technically, I think like Conan Steam right there. I know that was one of their like main new IPs that they were trying out right there.
Yeah, because I was like, I didn't really know of any. Most of the games that they release are just Link or Mario games, so like there's not too many characters they could get.
Oh, okay, here. Let's have Nintendo series from the Nintendo old series right there. The CB Robo, Custom Govern. They own the Golden Sun series. I did not know that.
Oh wait, Nintendo old Golden Sun, right? Like that would be cool.
Yeah, Golden Sun, yeah.
Yeah, like the Golden Sun characters would be super cool. At least the main character.
Seven Punishment right there.
What about
they will probably they own the Xenoblade series too, so we might see something with Xenoblade too.
Wasn't that what Shulk is from or whatever his name is?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was like, they might just add
Rhythm Heaven, the Rhythm Heaven series.
Oh yes.
Yeah, I don't know what that is. But I mean, they added characters
so
like
you don't know what the Rhythm
like...
Heaven series? Remember the freaking meme right there back in the day right there, with the freaking muscle man right there getting an interview?
No.
What was that? Did fucking
I've never seen that.
Oh.
It says, I don't know how you never know about that. That was a meme back in the day.
One of the best memes.
Yeah. So they had so many fucking parodies too. Also, like a possibility is the WarioWare series right there. So basically, like Mona, Ashley from that series right there, could be a possibility of them getting in the game. Who knows? The Advanced War series.
that would be.
I think like really obscure series like the Advanced Wars are probably just gonna end up being like little assist stuff, like the assist trophy type things. Like I can't see them making characters around this.
I know like one series that would wanted a character so badly, but they've always known they couldn't, which is the Metro series, because I know so many people wanted fucking Ridley in the game. So many fucking people wanted Ridley.
I don't know why.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Says I don't know, but so many good. But let's think about other characters that we actually have right there. Imagine like games that got released recently right there. Obviously, they have a possibility of having more Final Fantasy characters in the game. So Final Fantasy 15, like that's a possibility. The main character from that, I forgot his name. Sorry,
Noctis.
There's a possibility of a Monster Hunter character appearing in Smash because it's a big series right there, and Capcom's probably willing to do it.
Yeah, because like Capcom gave him Ryu. I don't know why they wouldn't give him Monster Hunter, especially when the game sold like so many copies. Like I could totally see the Monster Hunter character making it, because it's like literally their greatest selling game of all time now. So I mean, I can see them putting a character in there, but it might be too violent or something for Nintendo, honestly.
Well, I mean, then again, Bayonetta was in Smash Bros. So
Oh, that's true. Yeah, fair enough.
Yeah, Soul Calibur, possibility of Soul Calibur.
I want Slippy, damn it! Don't give me Wolf. Give me Slippy.
Dude.
Or Peppy, come on!
Yeah.
I want to play a little frog and just troll the shit out of people. I want a frog with a reflector. That's the dream. Like I want to shine spike people with this stupid looking frog. Like that's man, that's so good.
Yep. Okay. So yeah, there's a bunch of freaking series that we want right there. Also, another possibility of characters showing up is the Paper Mario and the Mario Luigi RPG series too, right there. The side series of the RPG series.
I can't see them. Well, maybe because they had Dr. Mario before, like they had Mario and Dr. Mario, so maybe they could just add like Paper Mario, like Mario and Paper Mario.
That could work. Make him play like Game & Watch.
Holy shit! I completely forgot about this character. Why is like Banjo and Kazooie not in the game?
Oh, no, what? That reminds me. Like fucking Crash Bandicoot. Because that's a really big possibility now because of the fucking port that he's getting at being on the Switch now. So that's a huge possibility now.
Yeah, there's like I said, I think the guest characters are like the biggest question mark because they always add them pretty much since Smash 4 or since Brawl. They just started adding them, so I'm pretty excited to see what they get, especially knowing they have like a decent relationship with Capcom. So like I kind of want to see a Capcom character make it in there.
Yep, same here.
I want to see a Bomberman, you know.
Actually,
Bomberman would be fucking shit too.
Yeah,
but I just want him to get those speed boots and just run around everybody. It'd be the best.
You know who I want to see in Smash from a Capcom? I want to see someone from EX Troopers.
What in the fuck even game is that?
EX Troopers is I think a 3DS only third-person shooter. Picture Lost Planet. It's in the Lost Planet universe, but it's done like Persona. So everyone is like super pretty teenage high school anime characters, and you're fighting Lost Planet characters as a third-person shooter, and you get to ride the PTX.
Yeah, that's awful.
I've never heard of that.
Let's have someone completely left field. And let's go Infinite. So for Marvel Infinite Season 2, that may or may not happen. You get, instead of getting like the usual crew, throw in Ortega from Slam Masters. Let's see some real like left field people.
I don't know. There's a bunch of characters they could add that would just be like super left field.
Super out there. No one, like Abigail. No one had seen Abigail for like 30 years or 25 years until he showed up in Fire 5 again.
Yeah, and nobody liked him still. Like he should have stayed dead. The character's so dumb. The maple leaf hair is way too much.
He'll make sure you don't forget him this time.
That's nice. Yeah. So there's so many different characters like that could be coming to this game with that, but we don't know. But who freaking knows like that? Because it's freaking like thinking that. Thinking that right there, they could like I don't know if like Capcom will actually even try to do the fucking like meme fucking type characters, like, you know. Like,
I don't think they will.
Like Shrek
they would not know.
Shrek right there, stuff like that.
Shrek.
Go
I want Donkey. If Shrek is in the game and he doesn't have Donkey, I'm gonna be real mad. Like I'm telling you right now, the Donkey will make the game for me.
Yeah.
I'm all about those meme characters. Yeah, I think we're pretty much done with Smash for the most part.
Yeah, that's true.
So.
Okay, let's go to Dragon Ball FighterZ. Basically, the main thing that we're going to talk about right here, well, actually, there's too many things. What's the Chris Eve versus Sonic Fight set that happened on Winter Ball like a couple weeks ago, and then we're going to be talking about the various balance changes that do we think the game needs or not. Okay, basically, Sonic Fight Chris Eve versus Sonic Fight set. The set, there was two sets of that. There was the winner's final set,
final, and then the 6-0.
And then the grand final set right there. Basically, there's a couple of major differences that like between each set right there. Obviously, right there, Chris G dominated the 2-0 right there in the winners semis set. I think there was winners semis right there. It was a winners finals, I believe. That basically Sonic Fox did not actually get used to until he played him in the grand finals right there. Like Chris G freaking like sparking to save a character right there, which was like weird as hell to save a character. Chris G always randomly hard tagging right there to try to keep pressure on and stuff like that, or like doing stuff that Sonic Fox did not expect at all in that first set. It's mainly because Chris G was playing a very different play style than what he was used to playing, what Sonic Fox was used to playing right there. Because of all of the random freaking punishes right there, he does random hard tags doing that right there, and basically it just screwed up Sonic Fox so much right there.
No, okay, I watched like all of top 16 to top like whatever, and I honestly, before he even played Chris G, I thought Sonic Fox was playing really badly. So the fact that it was on a different day, I think, is a big testament to the fact that he was playing so badly on that first day. That's just my fucking opinion from watching it. And like I saw him and I was like, dude, he's playing like he's doing things that he doesn't normally do. He's not punishing things.
We're talking about top 8. Top 8
oh, yeah, sorry,
winners.
It wasn't on a different day, but it was like there was like a big break between the two things. And but yeah, I don't know. I saw him play like when he was playing all the people up to Chris G. I just thought he was playing really badly. Like he wasn't playing the way he normally plays. And then once he played him the second time, it looked like he was playing more like himself, and he just like destroyed him. Mm-hmm. Like I don't know, that it looked more like the player was playing differently to me than he adapted. I mean, I'm sure he did, right? But to me, it was just like he's dropping everything. He was dropping so many combos the first set. He dropped a lot of setups he doesn't drop. He dropped like super dash punishes that were super easy that he always gets. Like just things like that. So I don't know if he was nervous or it was just he had a bad day or like I don't know, something happened. You know, like. I just saw him playing in general way better in the second set, but not out of adaptation, just out of playing better.
Okay, guys, I'll be right back, so hold on. Okay, so let's continue the conversation without me for now.
Go ahead.
But yeah, from what I saw is that he just played better. Like, sometimes that happens as a tournament player. Like, I've had days or, like, even matches where I'm just like, I don't know how I won that. I played so badly. And then it's just, like, that's what I felt like watching him. It was like, that he was experiencing that. It was like, man, I played really bad. I shouldn't have won. And then he got to Chris, and it was just like, Chris was playing solid, so he just outplayed his, like, not optimal play that he normally has. And like I said, that's just whether it be a mental thing or just for whatever reason, sometimes you just wake up in the morning and you play like absolute trash. And like, it doesn't matter what you do, like you just don't get over that. It's not like, oh, I'm just going to play better. Like, it just happens.
Yeah.
So I think that's really just what happened.
I think
either that or he was trying too hard because Goichi had posted that he was going to beat him or whatever. So maybe he was trying too hard to like make a statement, you know what I mean? And then so afterward, he was just like, no, I'm just going to play the way I play. I shouldn't worry about like this. Or like I don't know what he was thinking, right? But that was just like what I felt like was happening. So I was like, I don't know. And yeah, the second time they played, he just like destroyed him. It wasn't even close.
He did. What was the score on the last one?
6-0. He 6-0'd him.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, he like destroyed him. And so that's what I'm telling you. It's like I think he went from 3-1 or 3-0'd to like 6-0'ing him. I was like, dude, you can adapt, but like that's ridiculous. Like I don't think that was an adaptation. It was just like I said, he made better decisions. He was punishing things he was supposed to punish. His pressure didn't have big holes in it. Like he was just playing well. Like he just played better.
It's on the proxy,
Who would you guys say is the best Frieza player right now?
The best Frieza player?
Nobody. The character is terrible.
Oh, he's garbage. How can Frieza be garbage? He's always him and Piccolo used to always be.
Piccolo is also pretty bad.
Ever. What happened?
Piccolo's also pretty bad. Well, yeah, I don't know. I don't think either one of those characters are too good.
The balance has been disrupted. I want my money back.
Yeah, the best characters from what I've seen.
It's not a real Dragon Ball fighting game if Piccolo or Frieza or both are top tier. And if not top, they're top 5.
No, then if in that case, all the Gokus should be top 5. Like he just never loses. Guy's busted. Like I don't know.
That's what I mean. Like seeing like in terms of like Dragon Ball fight, like actual like fight, not like the arena stuff like Tenkaichi. Like as far back as like the Super Nintendo days, top tier was always Frieza, Piccolo, or both. Like in the Budokai games, Piccolo was always like one of the 3 best characters. In Super Dragon Ball Z, Frieza was top. That's the 8-way run with the block button, all the really weird inputs one. Frieza was top and Piccolo was top 5. And you can keep going like the burst limit games, all this stuff. Frieza or Super Nintendo games like Final Bout. Piccolo was always like top tier back then. Same with the Super Nintendo games. Frieza had some really dubs up Super Nintendo games as well, and he was not too bad in Final Bout. They were always top tier until now. I feel like at the next balance pass, they got to fix that and make things right.
No, it's like
balance has been disrupted. Right now, this is like the dark Future Trunks timeline where everything is messed up and everything is all doom and gloom. We must fix this.
It's like Ryu and Ken, they've always been super duper good, and then in like Street Fighter V, well, Ken was super good, but Ryu was like super trash after they nerfed him.
Yeah,
they nerfed both of them.
And then they decided to nerf him again. You know, it's like, you know what? He was actually terrible in Season 2. Let's nerf him in Season 3. Like, what?
Yeah, why not?
Like, so it's fine with Frieza being trash here. I'm okay with this. Yeah, I think Android 16, Cell are like super duper duper good. Goku Black is really good. I think Trunks is also really solid.
Did Kid Buu fall? How far has Kid Buu fallen off? I remember like week 1, like everyone was picking him because his
A lot of people still play him. A lot of people still play him, and a lot of good players still play him. So I think he's still strong. It's not like he got worse, really. It's just people kind of learn the matchup a little more instead of just getting hit by medium from half screen and losing.
I can't handle Frieza and Piccolo being bad in a Dragon Ball fighting game with a roster like this. I'm sorry. I gotta back out.
What do you mean a roster like this? This has probably one of the best Dragon Ball rosters ever.
But But Frieza and Piccolo are not top tier.
I don't know. I'm not a fan.
It's like, imagine if Virgil was Servbot tier, and that's basically the comparison to Frieza being the way he is right now.
I mean, he would be if he didn't have 1,000 moves like fucking Dante, piece of shit character.
Exactly.
It's like, man, I have 80 moves. At least 2 of them have got to be good. Like, I hate that character so much. Whatever. Anyways, ignore that guy. Dante's
Piccolo and Frieza are basically the Zero of the Dragon Ball series.
Oh, yeah, so speaking of the Dragon Ball, like the character stuff, the fact that Brawly's coming out and he's not canon, I think is super cool because now they can just like release characters that aren't canon and it's gonna be super hype.
I want to see Garlic Jr. Garlic Jr. can be Colossus.
Like, I literally just want to see the Cell Juniors. That's it. I want little Cell Jr. to come out.
I love to see him too.
So you want to bring the Rocket Raccoon hype to Cell Jr.
Yes.
Now,
because if he's ruining my game, I want him to ruin other people's game. That's why.
Well, in that case, have Garlic Jr. go from form to form. So like he'll have like his small midget form where he's like Pilaf size, and then
I was gonna say Pilaf would be the hypest character.
Brawly size, and now he's Abigail. That should be Garlic Jr.
Oh, I need Pilaf in the game. That guy is the coolest character of all time.
He would be like top tier, dude.
He just super funny. Like him and the whole little gang. Like it'd be so good.
Like I said, Garlic Jr. He's already immortal anyway. Now making like Cannon Busted.
Yeah, I don't know. So that's pretty funny.
Frieza's bottom. I can't handle this.
But yeah. Okay. So what did we think about the set overall? It's like I thought the set was just one person outplaying the other person.
Okay, I'm finally back here. Hello? Everyone here?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm here. Okay, I'm back here.
Oh yeah, welcome back, Zerms.
Yeah, sorry. I was listening on it right there. I was like doing something with dinner. So yeah,
Okay.
yeah. But I know we're near the end of the episode right there. I agree with most of what you guys saying right there for the stuff right now. But yeah, let's end this episode now because obviously you like went through a lot of talk. I don't want to repeat to what most of you guys said right now. So yeah,
Okay.
I am flying high.
I'm Jacko, man.
No, Jacko. Mine first.
Okay, well, okay, you first then.
Alright, yeah, I'm Bane. If you guys want to watch any Marvel stuff, I stream on Twitch. It's the Bane Hollow 3789. You should watch it. Or if you want to learn anything, just feel free to PM or DM me, and I'm always helping people with that game. So, yep. Alright, thanks for watching.
Marvel Infinite PC players, as a reminder, you can jump onto now twitch.tv/DynaVolta for our next season of Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite Rambats on PC and Steam. It's going to be Sundays at 6 p.m. Jump on in and see what you got, what it takes, what they got.
Well, let's see. I'm Shotgun Man. Thank you guys for watching the broadcast today, and make sure to subscribe to my YouTube channel for more NPCI content. So, let you guys know.
Yep, and see you guys. Have a nice day.
All right, see you guys.
Later, everybody.
Peace.
It's Marvel, baby.
Hey, Jacko, are you gonna host a lobby or anything? I feel like fucking people up.
Oh.